Hi everyone, this is Fiona with babydealsandfreebies.com, and I know it has been a while, hasn't it, since I've done a video, and I am back, and there have been some changes since you've last seen me. Let me adjust my chair here since everyone can see. One of the adjustments is my hair. Can you see? I straightened it out. It's pretty long, isn't it? Can you believe that little poof can produce all this hair? Pretty cool, huh? Let's see what else. I am newly single. I just ended a relationship. The person, was near and dear to me, but I just felt like you can't put a circle in a square peg. So I've been, kind of been on the dating scene a little bit. I've been kind of going out and everything. So, no, nothing too serious, but, it's just nice to be able to try to move on and kind of heal from things. And so, things just don't work out. And, I was just, ready to move on. But anyway, what we're going to be talking about today is something that is very powerful and is kind of thinking outside the box a little bit. And I actually shared this with the lady that was giving me a facial the other day. I'm also doing that too. Like I said, I'm trying to get really nice and beautiful for the summertime. And we were talking about, keeping your children safe, especially when they're school age. They're in the middle school, elementary school level, even high school. And, you have your child predators out there, and they may not be pedophiles, but it may be just a cousin that's visiting or whatever. And so what I wanted to, discuss with you is something that my parents had taught me that I feel like I want to pass on to you, whether you're expecting or whether you're expecting to have a little child or you have a toddler, they're not quite at the school age or they are at school age, this can still benefit you. Okay, so one of the things that my parents did when we were children in school, elementary school, I would walk home from school a lot of times. And one of the things that she had taught me is that if someone was to come up to me and say, "Hey, little girl, your mom or dad said, hey, I need to come pick you up." Well, one of the things that my parents taught me is I have to ask them, what's the password? That's right, a password. They have to tell me the password that my mom or dad had given them so that way I can go with them. Because think about it, a child predator will say anything to lure a child. If they know anything about you, they're going to use that against their child. And your child's going to be like, but my mom said I'm not supposed to go off with strangers, or, oh, but I'm your neighbor, and this, that, and the other. That ain't going to work. So teach a password to your child, something they can remember, but not something that a stranger or even a close family member can guess. So I can't remember what mine was. I think it was gummy bears. I don't know. I can't remember. But they have to tell your child the name that they're supposed to speak of, okay? So just think of a password, and then if you use it for a stranger, say for instance you tell your neighbor to go pick up your child from school, you tell them the password, and the child asks, what's the password? And you tell your neighbor gummy bears, for instance. Well, since you've told your neighbor, you have to change the password. Oh, sorry, there was a wasp. So you have to change the password. So you're going to have to just do that. I felt it was the thing that was very effective with me. No one never tried to approach me, but that is something that it'll really keep your child safe. So that is what I want to share with you. Leave your thoughts and comments. I want to hear. And also what comments, you're doing right now to kind of keep your child safe. I think that's pretty effective. You could give it to daycares. I mean, you could just think, so many ways of doing it, but creating some type of password to give your child in situations where they're confronted with someone who may know them very well. They're like, well, my mom should have gave you a password to tell me. If you don't have the password, I can't go with you under no circumstances. And that'll keep your child safe and, kind of from there. So leave a comment, share the video, definitely share the video with other moms. I think that we need to get on board with this, with the password to keep our children safe. Okay, as always, subscribe and follow my website, babydealsandfreebies.com. As always, I would love to hear from everyone, and I will talk to everyone soon. Bye.